The Crab Harmonic Pattern Indicator is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Access the indicator on TradingView by searching its name in the Indicators section and selecting it to run on the chart. This page helps traders understand the indicator's function and usage. For quicker access, add it to your favorites using the Add to Favorite option. To access this indicator on the TradingView website, we search for the name of the indicator in the Indicators section and select it to run it on the chart. For quicker and easier access to this indicator, you can add it to your favorites by enabling the Add to Favorite option. Once the indicator is set up on the chart, it will start searching for and drawing the bullish and bearish crab harmonic patterns on the price chart. For faster and easier access to this indicator, add it to your indicators by activating the Add to Favorites option. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it starts searching for and drawing the bullish and bearish crab harmonic patterns on the price chart. This pattern is a reversal pattern, consisting of 5 points. It is formed and identified based on Fibonacci ratios, moving from point X to a certain point, and then there is a price correction either upwards or downwards, depending on whether the pattern is bullish or bearish. After that, it moves from point B to point C, according to the Fibonacci ratio, and then again it moves from point C to point D, which is identified as our target point. If there is confirmation, a buy or sell signal will be displayed on the chart. In the settings section, there are input options available for us. In the first part, you can change the settings for your zigzag period, which is set to 3 by default, and by changing and increasing this value. It moves from point C to point D, which is identified as our breakout point, and if there is a buy signal or sell signal confirmation, it is displayed on the chart in the settings section. Options exist: adjust zigzag period, default 3, increase for longer trends, decrease for shorter, enable show valid format for precise patterns. This highlights precise patterns. I'll show this. If a pattern forms, I'll show. It identifies longer-term trend patterns and displays them, and by decreasing it, it identifies shorter-term trend patterns. By enabling the Show Valid Format option, it identifies patterns that have a precise format. For example, by enabling this option, it identifies this pattern as a precise pattern. To illustrate, if a pattern forms for me, if disabled, it will identify this pattern as a crab pattern and displayed. However, if I enable this option, it only identifies the patterns that are precise and free of noise, and draws them, preventing the drawing of patterns that contain noise. I'm really just a little bit quite scared if a pattern is formed for me. When this option is disabled for me, it identifies this pattern as a crab pattern and displays it on the chart. However, if I enable this option, it will only recognize patterns that are precise and free of noise, and it will draw them on the chart, preventing the drawing of patterns that contain noise. In the next section, by enabling the Show Formation Last Pivot Confirm option, it will only identify this pattern and draw it on the chart if the last pivot is formed. You can adjust the pivot period in this section. To better understand, I will draw a level here. In this section, patterns are identified and drawn on the chart when this option is off. Enabling it requires a pivot for pattern identification. Adjust the pivot period here. Next, toggle the display of bullish harmonic patterns. Then, toggle bearish pattern display. Change the bullish pattern color and select the bearish pattern color. Adjust line thickness for drawings. Identify pivots, adjust period, toggle patterns, change colors, and set theme mode. Set pivot period. Enable disable bullish harmonic patterns. Enable disable bearish patterns. Change bullish bearish pattern colors. Choose line thickness. Select theme mode. Light mode, auto selects light theme. Dark mode shows dark theme. Set alert status. Choose alert active, inactive, name it. Set sending status. All, once bar per bar close. Select all for all alerts. You can choose the line thickness. And in the next section, by selecting the theme mode, if you have the light mode, it will choose the corresponding light theme color for you and display it. If your chart theme is set to dark, Selecting the dark option will show you the dark theme pattern. Configure alerts. Toggle alert status. Configure alert sending, all, once per bar close. Select all, to get all alerts. Select once per bar, for alerts if candle is active. Choose per bar close, for alerts on price close. Set UTC time zone for alerts. Apply settings, and confirm changes. This concludes the tutorial. Share your feedback in the comments. By selecting once per bar, you'll receive alerts if the candle is still active and hasn't closed yet. By choosing per bar close, you'll receive alerts when the price closes. In the next section, you can select the time zone for sending alerts set based on UTC and enter your UTC time here. After applying settings, confirm changes by clicking the confirm button. Friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comment section. Select the time zone for sending alerts, which is set based on UTC, and you can enter your UTC time here. After applying the settings, you can confirm the changes by clicking the confirm button. Well, friends, we have reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comment section.